It's that exciting time of year again, college application season. And if you're an international student interested in applying to the University of Iowa, we're here to help guide you through that process. First things first, getting your application sent into the university. If you're interested in starting with us in the fall semester, you can go ahead and submit that through Common Application or the University of Iowa Institutional Application, found right on our website. If you're planning on starting with us in the spring semester, please only apply using that University of Iowa application. Once you've submitted your application to the university, it'll be time to submit your academic records. First, you'll go into our MyUI admissions profile, which is an online portal all students use to update their academic information. There you'll submit official English language transcripts as well as any exam certificates you've received from your exam board. Make sure to also visit our country-specific requirements page, which goes over all of the exact requirements we're looking for students coming from your country. This will also go over the type of credit that we'll award for things like IB, GAC, or AS and A-level exams. When it comes to standardized test scores, such as ACT or SAT, the University of Iowa is test optional, meaning we won't require you to send those test scores into us. However, if you've had the opportunity to take either one of those exams, we highly recommend you submit them to us, because they can use both for your application and for your merit-based scholarship awards. In order to be admissible, all international applicants need to meet our English proficiency requirements. There are three main ways that you can do this. First is by submitting your scores from TOEFL, IELTS, the Duolingo English test, ACT, or SAT. In that situation, all you need to do is have those exam boards submit your scores directly to the university. Alternatively, if you've attended a United States high school for at least 3 years and will be graduating from a United States high school, that will automatically meet your English proficiency requirement. And lastly, if you're a citizen of a country on our approved list of English-speaking countries, that requirement will also be met. For more information about this, you can visit this link. If you have only attended high school outside of the United States, there are three main requirements that you need to meet. First will be at least a 3.0 grade point average on a 4.0 scale, which is usually equivalent to a US grade of B or higher, where an A is a 4.0. You will also need to submit at least 3 years of completed high school coursework, and will need to meet the aforementioned English proficiency requirement. If you have only attended high school inside of the United States, there are two main requirements you'll need to fulfill. First will be at least a 3.0 grade point average on a 4.0 scale, and second will be meeting our core coursework requirements. Those will be 3 years of social studies, 3 years of math, 3 years of science, 4 years of a native language, and 2 years of a single world language. If you have attended high school both inside and outside the United States, you'll need to meet three main requirements. First will be at least a 3.0 grade point average on a US grading scale of a 4.0. Second will be submitting at least 3 years of completed high school coursework, which will be reviewed holistically, and you will also need to meet our English proficiency requirement. Now that we've talked about how to apply, let's talk a little bit about when to apply. International applications will start to be reviewed on a rolling basis starting in mid-September. If you would like to meet our early action priority deadline, you should submit your application to the university by November 3rd. If you would like to meet our regular admission deadline, you should submit your application by February 2nd. If you apply after February 2nd and are planning on starting with us in the fall semester, you may have limited merit-based scholarship opportunities and will only be considered for admission on a case-by-case space available basis. If you would like to attend the University of Iowa in the fall semester, you need to accept your offer admission from us by May 1st. If you're planning on attending in the spring semester, you need to accept your offer by November 15th. Additionally, specific programs may have their own requirements and deadlines, so be sure to check the website for your program of interest to make sure you're up to date on those. I know that may sound like a lot, but we're here to help if you or your family have any questions as you're completing this application process. Please also feel free to visit our website to contact us directly, do a virtual tour of campus, or even schedule an in-person visit to our beautiful campus here in Iowa City. We can't wait to have you join the Hawkeye family.